So how many of you here, by show of hands, think that what you put into your body or the foods that you eat either before, during, or after a sport makes a difference on your performance? Good. Everybody's. How many here are actually planning out what has a plan in terms of what they're going to eat either before, during, or after you're playing a game or you're practicing? Do people plan it out? Give me some ideas of what are some of the things that you're planning? What are some of the things you're thinking about when you're planning what you're going to eat? Anybody, just call it out.
Stuff high in protein.
High in protein?
Carbs the night before.
Carbs the night before. Anybody thinking about beverages, fluid, hydration? What do you think? What are you thinking?
A lot of water.
A lot of water. Anybody thinking anything except water? Okay, well, we're going to review all of those things. So, does nutrition matter? You could just keep on clicking. So, really important here, what you put into your body makes an enormous difference on what you get out. So, athletic performance, what you put in is what you get out. Proper diet, or with the proper diet meaning the kind of foods that you put into your body, makes a huge, huge difference in your overall performance, whether it's practice or whether it's during a game. Nutrition provides energy for training, for competition. It promotes post-exercise recovery. This one's huge, and we're going to go into each of these a little bit in more detail. It can change body composition, so depending on your sport, for example, wrestlers, losing weight, gaining weight, what you put into your body can help you decrease fat. It can help you improve muscle mass, all of which will make an enormous difference on the way that you're playing in a game. So pre-game fuel. Somebody said a lot of protein, somebody said a lot of carbohydrates. What do you think the goal is for eating before a meal? What are you trying to do when you're eating before, when you're eating before a game? What's your goal? Energy? What else?
Compensating for what you're going to lose.
Compensating for what you're going to lose? Good. So the goal of pre-game eating, you want this meal to be carbohydrate rich. So you want it to have carbs. You also want protein. But you definitely want it to be low in fat. It's really important. So a lot of people before a game, eating a Big Mac or getting some kind of fast food, anything you put in your body before you're going to have any sort of activity, you got to think it's going to sit in your stomach. Fat takes a long time to digest. It could actually make your performance worse. So you want to make sure that you're eating things that are low in fat. So high in carbs, a little bit of protein, not too much fat before the game. So some pre-game meal ideas. Here's just a few ideas. You can just keep on clicking through. So again, 2 to 3 hours before exercise. These are just some suggestions. Peanut butter sandwich, peanut butter jelly sandwich, grilled chicken sandwich. Oh, flip back. Shakes, any kind of fruit, yogurt, almonds, granola bars, turkey and cheese. As it gets closer to exercise, sports drinks. Sports drinks, we're going to talk a little bit in more detail, but sports drinks are something that contains carbohydrates in them, but they're also going to hydrate you at the same time. Granola bars and fruit. What are you trying to do? What's your goal when you're eating throughout, if you're playing a game and you're giving yourself something, whether it's a drink or food?
To sustain energy.
Sustain energy, right, right. So you want to aim for, again, easily digestible carbohydrates. What is your number one source of energy? Where is that coming from? Your number one source of energy. What kind of food? A carbohydrate, right. So if your goal is sustained energy, when during the game you want to make sure that you're giving yourself carbohydrates, but again, you want them to be easily digestible because you're still moving. So things that are easily broken down like fruit, bananas, apples, oranges, sports bars. Again, carbohydrate-based drinks, so Gatorade, vitamin water, anything that has calories and carbohydrates in it, but again, it's going to also give you some fluid. And then avoiding heavy foods that may slow down digestion. What do you think the goal is of recovery nutrition? This one's huge.
Getting it all back in your body.
Why? Why do you want to get it all back in your body? You say something? Why do you want to get it back in your body? What are you trying to do? What's your goal?
Build muscle.
Build muscle? You're going to play again, right? You don't want to play one game a season. If you don't replace it, you're breaking it down. Next time you try to play a game or try to practice or perform, it's not going to be as good. You have to put back what you use. It's crucial. Whether it's building muscle, replacing glycogen storages, which is your stored carbohydrate. If you do not replace what you used, You're breaking down muscle. You're not going to have energy for the next time. You have a window of opportunity. When you finish exercising 15 to 30 minutes, they say 15 to 60, but 15 to 30 minutes, that's that window that you want to start putting something in your body. The quicker you get it in, the quicker you're going to recover. After that 60 minutes, it's just losing opportunity to replace. So it's really important that you plan ahead and you carry snacks, drinks, anything, food in a cooler, bring it with you, make sure that you are recovering and eating right after you finish practicing or playing a game. So recovery nutrition should include fluids. We talked about carbohydrates. We talked about protein. Rehydration fluids, we talked about electrolyte-based drinks. So you want to have something that's going to replace the electrolytes that you're losing in your sweat. Some recovery snack ideas. Something as simple as low-fat chocolate milk. It has a little bit of fat, definitely has protein in milk, carbohydrates. Smoothies, graham crackers, peanut butter, things that are really easy to travel with. Recovery meal ideas, again, sandwiches, some kind of protein, some kind of carbohydrate, steak, vegetables, rice, anything. Those are things that you won't be able to obviously pack with you, so you want to pack something that you can eat right away, and then as soon as you can get to a meal, you want to have some sort of recovery meal. So what's the bottom line? What you put in your body is what you get out. Energy. You need to eat before, during, and after exercise, and the best idea is to eat about 5 to 6 meals and snacks throughout the day. Recovery, it's important to replace lost nutrients and repair muscle. Again, 15 to 30 minutes, up to 60 minutes, you want to make sure that you are putting something in your body to recover. Recovery nutrition helps replace carbohydrate stores to provide you with energy and practice for the next game, especially if you have 2 in one day. And then hydration. Can't stress enough how important it is to pack plenty of water and sports drinks.